welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. Today we basically cover Qwark's hideout. So now it's time for
that's gonna be your introduction, not even a Happy New Year.
Shut up. Yeah, fine.
Anyway, you were saying?
Yes, now comes a little bit of the story which I never kind of liked in this, and I felt that the movie of the video game handled a lot better. Qwark being a villain.
Right. Just out of curiosity, where could I even watch the movie?
I have no idea. I really have no idea.
I should probably ask Bing.
Haven't we done enough already?
What? I can't hear you.
Also, what's wrong?
I said, haven't we done?
Okay, something about the lip movements on, or the facial movements on him look kind of weird. Was it like that on the PS2 version, or is it a PS3 version problem?
It's PS2 thing.
Alright.
Like if you play Ratchet and Clank, not Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, you'll also notice that same thing.
Yeah, well, I didn't grow up with the PS2, so I never played Jak and Daxter, or Sly, or Ratchet and Clank,
Or God of War.
or God of War. Well, okay, to be fair, first of all, Jinx. Second of all, I don't think that God of War would be a suitable game for like... I don't even know what age I was when it came out. It came out in like... What was it, 2004?
Yeah, yeah, no, you're totally right. God of War is way more mature than all those.
Don't get me wrong. I was a pretty mature kid.
Oh, five.
But I'm from '99, so.
Oh, 5. So you would have been 5 or 6 by then.
Or 5.
5 or 6.
I probably would have been 5. Well, to be fair, that's a pretty late PS2 game.
Yeah, it is, and yeah, it is. It actually really is. That's why 3 was on PS3.
Yeah, well, it's also because 3 is. Well, from what I understood, it's a graphical showcase.
Yeah.
And say what you will, but it absolutely beats Dante's Inferno out of the park.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Hey, remember this game called Dante's Inferno? Yeah, me neither. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested about the game, but I kind of feel like Dante's Inferno would be more amusing as a cautionary tale rather than an actual game.
Yeah.
Because holy fuck, they went all in with the marketing on that game.
Yeah.
And not in the right way.
Yeah. It basically from out those bombs, if you get close, they'll start seeking at you. So just shoot them from a distance.
That sounds about the way how I handle with bombs and mines.
Yeah.
I watch Retribution, so I know how this is gonna go.
I want to go back to the Qwark being villain thing. Yeah, Qwark being a villain, I think, is just really sloppily handled in this game.
Right.
Because it feels out of nowhere because you still see how you would think that it's basically because, oh, he's just a washed up actor. No, there are still some people who saw him as a hero. Like the chairman from Novelist.
Okay, so throughout the series, do you ever have to beat any crazed fans of Qwark?
You do encounter one crazed fan in Going Commando. You don't have to fight him. Basically, you have to get him some Qwark paraphernalia.
but that's the only time it happens?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, there are only
Fascinating.
2 games. No, as of this time, I've not yet played Size Matters or Secret Agent Clank, so I'm not fully sure on this. I also haven't played Rift Apart. There are only 2 games in which you actively fight Qwark.
Wait, hang on. So you never did you at least start it up?
No, I've never played either of those 2 games.
So you're saying that I have more experience with Rift Apart than you do?
Yeah,
Because I booted it up.
yeah. Yeah, you do.
I mean, I didn't get past the tutorial or the opening stage because once again, for whatever reason, I cannot disable the fucking Dutch font. Well, not font, the
Language
like
of voices.
yeah. To be fair though, if I return to it, I at the very least can listen to the English dub. Because the problem is, at one point I switched from the Dutch dub to the English dub, but it would still play the Dutch dub, and I didn't realize that it was because I had to restart the game. Not restart as in go back to the main menu and reload. Restart.
You had to restart the whole game, period. Oh.
I had to restart the whole game, period.
That's weird.
Yeah. It also kind of just pisses me off that I couldn't change. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that if you have your PlayStation set to a certain language, you most likely want to, play the game in that language. But I don't, and the problem is because my PS5 is not my PS5, because it's my father's. He has the PlayStation set to Dutch. So I guess the only way for me to play my favorite PS5 games in the language they were designed for is to fork out $550. And that would be kind of a waste because, well, I already have access to a PS5.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the biggest problem. I kind of wish I could just... that I was the one who bought the PS5. Because the thing is, when we got our PS5, it wasn't that I wasn't able to afford it. Like, this was the time when I like my career was going at full swing. I was still at my old boss who actually paid me quite a neat amount of money per package. So I could have afforded it, but then here goes my dad being like, "Hey, by the way, guess what I bought at the store?" I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. That's literally how he presented it to me. And he did try to hide it by putting it in wrapping paper, but I saw the shape of it, and the first thing I asked is, how the fuck did he get a PS5? And I was right. I was right. It was a PS5.
I shudder to think what a Series SX Xbox Series box looks like. I shudder to think of that.
It's smaller than the PS5 box. I can tell you that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll show it on you.
I keep forgetting
when
you
we're
have
done recording.
I keep forgetting you have.
To be fair, so do I. But it is weird because I do feel like the
Well, now you can play Baldur's Gate on it.
Yeah, well, there is just like on the PS5 and just like on the PC. And then you have to realize that I'm not a D&D person.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just making a joke.
And if I'm ever going to play Baldur's Gate, I'm probably gonna wait for a sale. Not because I'm skeptical about the game, but because I kind of made a vow against buying games for $60. People nowadays are complaining when games are becoming $70. I'm never gonna spend $60 on a game again. Like when Assassin's Creed Mirage got announced, and that was not full price. That's the kind of game that I feel many people should take an example of. Not because the game itself is good, and the game did receive a fair amount of criticism, so I should probably mention that as well. But just Ubisoft realizing, okay, you know what? We're not gonna ask $60 for it.
Yeah.
And it's the first time ever that I pre-ordered an Assassin's Creed game. Which is kind of saying something, because I played every single one of them. Except for Revelations, which I still need to continue. But I kind of stopped streaming for personal reasons, and considering recent developments, also because the platform itself is going through some problems.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the and I'm not going to ramble on this subject that long, but I just want to ask, have you seen the problem that's going on with, like, the just chatting sections as of late?
No.
Okay, well, basically Twitch is currently, at the time of recording, having a bit of a infestation with women who show off
we are
their
talking
wares.
So it's also about the artistic nudity thing.
Not the artistic nudity. I'm basically talking about women who are essentially topless, but they're sitting in a way that their nipples are just out of sight. So you could tell that they're naked, and it's a problem. Like, not even in a won't someone think of the children kind of way, but just because it's ridiculous. It makes the platform come across like a porn site. Like, I bet that even right now, if I would go to the just chatting section, I would see the top streamers would probably all be either wearing no top or something that's very close to nothing. Like, it's a problem.
Yeah, I hate the fact that one got me. I hate the fact that one got me. Because I couldn't actively see it. Because you did see it when the camera turned around when I was at the end of that area. I thought that was the body of the one I just killed.
Well, you know what they say, the more the merrier.
They don't do this bullshit anymore, by the way. Except,
Right.
yeah, like they don't like. This is the only game with the Hydro Displacer.
I mean, I'd say that it looks pretty interesting.
It's an interesting
as a
thing.
concept.
It is, but they do a lot better puzzle-based gadgets as the series goes on. Like the slingshot is kept. The slingshot is kept, but it gets better and better.
Yeah.
They always have an unlocking tool every game, but the minigames get worse and worse.
As in, they get more bullshit challengey, or
Yeah. Going
to be fair,
Commando
still-
has two different ones, and both of them are not good.
I mean, I still prefer it above what Bethesda is doing, and by that I mean recycling the same lockpicking minigame.
I mean, I like that because that's at least something interesting. And something you can very easily say scum crap out of.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I feel like it just makes all Bethesda games blend together. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if Starfield has the same problem, because contrary to popular belief, I don't play shitty games. But I would not be surprised if either the hacking minigame or the lockpicking minigame or both of them transferred over.
Yeah.
Although I do prefer the lockpicking minigame in Skyrim, because in Fallout you legitimately need a certain lockpicking skill to even attempt.
Yeah.
And in Skyrim you can just You can just keep trying it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only thing about Fallout.
Yeah. It's like, oh hey, your lockpicking level is 49 and you want to try lockpicking this medium difficulty door. You need 50 for that. So it gets to a point where if I play something like Fallout New Vegas, at times I would just at one point spend all my obtained skill points in lockpicking.
Yeah.
But then I also make sure that by the time I'm at like level 10 or something, I'm immediately at level 100 lockpicking, because holy fuck, lockpicking in Fallout games, it's
really
pretty
necessary,
important.
yeah.
Alongside science, because you can use that to
Repair stuff.
to hack computers.
Prey does the same thing, and that's not Bethesda.
Well,
I still need to play Prey one of these days. I heard it's pretty good.
Motherfucker!
The Ring of Heroes.
You made me do that for Halloween.
What you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no
You
time
do
to
not
talk
get the
about
joke
this.
about
We
that.
have reached our goal.
Why not?
No.
You don't. Granted, I did enjoy it, the game. I did enjoy the game, so
Listen to your little
I'm not gonna
friend,
do that.
Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps
Yeah.
away.
No, Prey 2017 is... It's a pretty good game. It's just a
This
shame
is
that
it.
nobody
Qwark is going
seems
to
to
help
play
us
it.
stop Chad
and the
I
ending
mean,
honestly is
obviously-
just really
Thank
fucking
you,
dumb.
Clank. You've been
Yeah.
most helpful.
Yeah, no, I remember when I...
Like when I played
That
it,
happened.
when we reached the captain spot, when I immediately shot Alex
Together.
when January said he has a gun. So it's like, no, I was fully going in with, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill Alex.
Although there is one problem with your
Yeah.
hypothesis.
And at the ending point, I willingly chose to kill Alex. It's like, no, what the fuck did you do, motherfucker?
He is.
I willingly killed him.
But why?
But why?
Yeah. Well, the
It's
biggest
really
problem
not that
with the
difficult to decipher.
with the ending
I'm
is
the
that it's
official
one of
spokesman for
those...
Drax's new planet.
It doesn't matter what
I
he
can't have
did,
you
so
getting in the way
Yeah.
of my combat.
why does it matter what I
This
did?
isn't over, Qwark.
Kind of
No.
things.
Yeah, no. So, okay, since now we've made it to it, Qwark's reasoning for siding with Drek makes no sense, because, again, there are people who still saw him as a hero. It makes no sense.
I mean, maybe not enough people saw him as a hero.
Sure, but it's like, it's just weird. It's one thing I think that the movie game does a lot better, because they actively change change Qwark's role. It actually goes that he becomes jealous of Ratchet, which, that's fine. It makes him more sympathetic than the Qwark we got in the main game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Largan Snagglebee's boss fight. This is the same thing we saw in the info bot that first showed Qwark. This boss is actually really easy, as you can see. When he puts up this barrier, you need to lead him to these bridges, and that will take off another chunk of his HP. Basically, you're just draining three pips of his health bar. The other three are dealt.
lovely.
Yeah, like the other three are given to him by the lava.
And also, I just looked up on my go-to retailer for the Ratchet and Clank movie. Apparently, I can get a DVD for €9.
That's not bad, that bad. Frankly, I recommend.
No,
the
but I
movie.
don't buy movies on DVDs. I buy them on Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray is unavailable. So I'm gonna check CEX.
I fully recommend the game a lot more, to be honest, because it works much better as a game.
Yeah, but I already have the game.
Yeah. Just play the game. Also, unlike the boss in the Blorian Station, this does not have a skill point tied to it.
CEX doesn't even carry the movie. What the hell? I thought this was an electronics store.
CEX, more like ALX.
Well, PhilX is more what I would say at the destruction of Twitter. Which I'm kind of still surprised hasn't happened yet, but...
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
me too.
Go follow us on Blue Sky.
Also, this thing has one more attack that we're going to be seeing once we actually get it to its last health bar. Which this one just feels weird.
I mean, I'm looking at this boss fight and I'm not seeing any particularly weird stuff.
No, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Just need to get close to it and have it stop just doing its eye beat, its laser attack.
Like, what even is this? What is
Flargian
this
Snagglebeast. Or Flargian, I don't know what it means. It's basically a giant monster. There it is. Yeah, it also has an attack where it just drains all your ammo.
And scatters it all over the floor.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I think it's an interesting concept for an attack.
It is, but it's like
but it also has a potential to soft-lock you or...
No, I think they're fully aware of that, and they made it so basically it while some can land in the lava, there's a chance that nothing will land in the lava.
All right. Yeah, I'm just.
And boss is defeated.
And the concept of a boss that can drain your resources, it just seems kind of bullshit. Like I recall.
It depends on how. This is fine because again, it scatters it all over. Plus, you have your wrench.
Yeah. No, it's better than like that one boss fight from the Demon Souls remake. I don't know if it was in the original, but in the Demon Souls remake, there is a boss that has an attack that can de-level you.
Ooh, I don't know if they'd actually kept that too.
I wonder what that infobot is for.
No, it's in the remake, and it's pissing people off.
No, I get that. It's like that's really cheap.
We need support.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, starting now until Planet Hoven, Ratchet just becomes a gigantic asshole.
I'm not gonna last much longer. Request an immediate assistance.
I mean, to be fair, I probably also would be an asshole if I was saving the universe.
Destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Are you serious?
We are saving the universe, right?
We're saving the Solana Galaxy, not the universe.
You messed with me.
This is not about
Close
Captain
enough.
Qwark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet,
But it's like this
is
does
not
make
like
a
you.
point though.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole
Ratchet
time looking
does
at Qwark.
make
You
a
don't know
good
anything about me.
point.
I know that you will do the
Because
right thing.
the entire time,
I
Clank
wanna do
only
is find
cared
Qwark.
about Qwark,
How do you start this stupid
which
thing?
which makes a
You need a robotic
he's
agent.
angry, but he makes a really
I will
good
stop the
point
ship
for that.
If you agree to help that commando.
So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Meanwhile,
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit of talking
Keep
to myself.
repeating
you
this. What's
buffoon.
wrong with Qwark's
Did you
face?
get rid of them?
Yes.
he's a butt chin.
No. Well,
And yes, they do actively make him mention that he does have a butt chin in one of the
I
games.
do the thinking around here, you slug-brained idiot.
Okay, that's one thing I do find pretty funny.
I believe it's in Up Your
But
Arsenal.
I wanted to
Do you still want to be the
Makes sense.
highly paid
Arsenal,
spokesman for my
but
planet?
Jin.
Then the next time I send you to do a job, I want results. Now get out of my sight.
Although I prefer the working title, Ratchet and Clank Anal Sex.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, so this episode ends really awkwardly because I legit forgot that there was a cutscene that occurs right at the start of Battaglia. We don't
we'll
miss
get
it.
to see it the next episode.
Yeah, we don't miss it because I immediately was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. But it's like we do get to see it in the next episode.
Yeah.